Just let me add one more link. Save changes, and I think we are live. Hello guys, we are live. We are back with like a creme de la creme presentation of today because we are really happy and really excited to be joined by Frank Flosbach, who is a member of Salesforce, so our main partner that we are really happy to have this edition of S4 Summit. Frank, hello, great to have you here.
Yeah, Dorota, thank you very much. Everybody, a nice evening, and thank you to be here. Does it mean, Dorota, we have to start now with the presentation?
Yes, we can start. Just let me tell our viewers that if they have any questions, once again, if you have any questions, if something is particularly interesting to you, please be sure to ask questions in the comments section. You can write it down on YouTube platform, on Facebook platform, and we will ask all of those questions to our speaker once he finishes his presentation. And please stay tuned because there is a special guest coming to this presentation, so it should be really exciting and really interesting. So Frank, once again, great to have you here, and we cannot wait to hear your presentation. B2b Commerce Cloud, Frank Flosbach, with you.
Hello. Yeah, again, nice to be here. Nice to have your attention today evening. It's very late already, yes, so hopefully we can inspire you a little bit. Yeah, at first we want to say thank you. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for attendance. Thank you to learn something on B2b Commerce, hopefully today. And I'm together with Patrick. I will introduce him later, but we are very happy to run this session with you. At first, this is a slide you see in every presentation from Salesforce because we are a public listed company. It's very important for us to let you know that if you do a purchase decision, please do it on the actual availability of our products. Yeah, as we have software which is updating automatically 3 times a year, we are talking a very lot about roadmap and future functionalities. It's very important for our customers to see the whole value. But as I said, if you do a decision, please do it on what's available today. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, together with me is Patrick today. My name is Frank Flosbach. I'm the moderator and your host today evening for the B2b Commerce session. I'm a senior account executive here. I'm located in Germany. And I have about 90 enterprise customers here in Germany, mostly from the industrial industries I'm covering. And I take care since February this year about the Eastern Europe region, and especially Poland is a very important market for us, also for B2b Commerce. Yeah, Patrick will introduce himself later on. What we want to share with you today is the following. Yes, so maybe this B2b Commerce is something new for you. Yes, so we expect this. But we want to show you today that it's nothing different. Yeah, as you are already within the Salesforce ecosystems, you should know the Salesforce platform, the sales and service world, perhaps Lightning or Community Cloud is nothing strange for you. Yes, so our goal for today is to show you that it's easy to consume as a Salesforce platform customer or developer or whatever your role is. Yeah. So we will give you an introduction into the product. We will show you how this product works together with the Salesforce Customer 360 platform. We give a short overview on possible license models, and then we will show you a nice demo, which Patrick prepared, and he will share some technical concepts in the beginning. And at the end, if we are coming good to our presentation, we want to give you a little quiz where we share some gadgets. We have prepared a Menti quiz for you. And then after the session, we will have at minimum 10 minutes Q&A. And as Dorota already told you, please put your questions at any time into the chat window. So we will collect them in the background. In the Q&A part, we will answer them independently. Yes, so please feel free to put your question in there. Happy to answer them. Good. Perhaps it's very important to know, as I said, B2b Commerce is something new with Salesforce, but it's really not different. Yes. So I guess not everybody knows that B2b Commerce, as it is today, gone through an acquisition of a company like CloudCraze. Yeah, so Salesforce acquired CloudCraze in 2018, and CloudCraze was a partner of Salesforce, a so-called ISV company, which built B2b Commerce on top of the Salesforce platform. We acquired this company in 2018, put progress on it, but in the same time, we started to redevelop it on our platform as a native part of the Salesforce platform on the latest front-end technology. Yes, so in summer 2020, we launched B2b Commerce Lightning Experience. Yeah, so this is our actual product. As I said, we launched it summer 2020, and this is automatically upgraded, same as sales and service. That means you have 3 feature improvements year-over-year: spring, summer, winter release is bringing new features and functions to your B2b Commerce site without a migration effort. Yeah, so, and what we called B2b Commerce and Classic, this is still available as we have a lot of customers already using the software. But it's very important that we don't sell it anymore. Yeah, so that means for existing customers, this is fine, continuing with Classic. We will deploy this solution until 2026 at minimum. But if we are talking about B2b Commerce, it's Lightning Experience. Yeah, very important to understand. So this is our actual product set. This is a little bit more detailed, and you can see already that there is functional improvement, yeah, which I already announced with these summer, spring, winter releases. We're bringing new features and functionalities into the product automatically, like in sales and service. Yeah, so this is static, and so the roadmap is very important for our customers to get the full value of what we offer with the license. Yeah, so we collected a lot of customers. We come to this a little bit later again. But as I said, very important to understand how we deliver this software. As I already mentioned, it's an integrated part of the Salesforce Customer 360 platform. Yes, so that means we are running on the same platform. We are natively integrated in sales and service. We share a lot of use cases, which some of them Patrick may show later in his demo, to make you aware how easy it is to get very important and useful and very worthy use cases out of the box, putting B2b Commerce on top of Sales or Service Cloud. Yeah. One reason for the very effective consummation of B2b Commerce is that, I told it already, we are native part of the Salesforce Customer 360 platform. That means we share the same data model. We share the same platform as sales and service. Yeah, so in fact, if a sales agent is placing an order, it's immediately in the order object. And if B2b Commerce is looking at this order object, yeah, of course, we can see that the sales agent places the order, yeah, and vice versa. As all applications share the same objects, the same data model, it's integrated out of the box. Yeah, so in real time, you can work with different applications on the same data. Yes, this is very, very important to understand. This is nothing we put beside or we integrate with sales and service in the Salesforce platform. No, it's a real integration natively into the Salesforce platform. In terms of integrations, this is very important when it comes to an implementation product. Yes, so back-end integration is the most complex and time-consuming part of an implementation project. It's easy to understand. There is no B2b Commerce integration. Yeah, we are talking about Salesforce platform integration because, as I said, we are using the same data model, the same metadata as our other applications. If you already integrated your Sales Cloud, for example, with SAP ERP system, for example, we can leverage this also for commerce. Yeah, so we can share the integration work. This is very important, and it saves us a lot of time. It saves us a lot of complexity. and make it very, very easy for the customers to grow on the Salesforce platform, putting additional channels like B2b Commerce for digital sales on top of what you already have. Yeah. Patrick will talk about this from a technical perspective a little bit later, but as I said, this is elementary for understanding the value of B2b Commerce. Yeah, we put some time together with Forrester, and Forrester developed a study. It's called Total Economic Impact of B2b Commerce for Existing Salesforce CRM Customers. And as I said, as it's a native part of the Salesforce platform and our applications are integrated more or less out of the box, and we are sharing use cases between different applications, it's very, it's not surprising that there are very positive effects out of it. Yeah. So, and our customers gain a lot of benefits out of this smooth integration. Yeah. So, for example, they drive more revenue. They have a better order to process time. Their sales and service effectiveness with agents is leveraged in a positive way. Yes. So if we really let the platform work together, sales, service, and commerce for the digital channel, we can put a lot of synergies out of it. This is a full story we have available with Forrester. It's about an 11 or 15 pager. The link is here, and we can share this, of course, in the after this meeting together with the information, because it's very interesting, as I said, especially for existing Salesforce CRM customers, what benefits they can get easily in adding B2b Commerce on sales and service. Yeah, Salesforce B2b Commerce, it's also interesting and important for new customers who decide with which platform they want to go into this very important piece of business. We are top rated. We are top rated in Forrester. You can see this. We are a leader quadrant. We are also top rated in the Gartner. And we are happy to share those reports for more details after the session, of course, if this is interesting for you. So that means we already heard about two very important ways. Yeah, so we are top rated leading company for B2b Commerce, and we are a native part of the Salesforce platform. So especially for you as a member of the Salesforce ecosystem, this should be or could be very, very relevant. Yeah, so if you look at our customers, it's very important also to understand that we do not have a favorite customer segment. Yes, so we have lots of customers in manufacturing, in consumer goods, in medtech, in HLS, in chemistry. Yes, so we do not have a sweet spot as an industry. We have big customers like Coca-Cola. We have also small customers, for example, like Ovation Medical, a medtech device manufacturer using our software. Yes, so happy customers, doesn't matter how big the company is or how complex they are. Typically, our customers, they experience a lot of growth in terms of their orders, growth in terms of revenue. So all those numbers are showing up. And we are very happy that we are part of this successful transformation customers do with B2b Commerce for their digital and online sales. So why does this matter? It matters because B2b Commerce is extremely relevant and important for our customers. And I suggest also for you or your company. Yeah, and it's not only because of COVID, yeah, but COVID, it puts a lot of pressure on top, yeah, because there have been times where service agents couldn't go out or salespeople couldn't visit their customers, yeah, and the business has to continue, yes. So a lot of business moved to the digital, to the online world, yes. So 75% of all B2B transactions, for example, in 2020 went online, went digital. Yeah, so and 65% of business leaders, have B2B commerce initiatives on their top of mind agenda. Yes, so it's really important. But you don't have to forget that it's important also to build something which is relevant for the customers. Yeah, so, and they don't want a one-fits-all approach. Yes, they want to tailor their online experience for their buyers. They want to do more with data. Yeah, so especially with sales and service from Salesforce, you gain so much data and experience about your customer, and you can leverage this in using it in the online world. Yeah, because you don't have to start from zero. You have all this history already there within the Salesforce platform. You can leverage from day one also with B2B commerce. We will show you later on that it's very quick and start selling with B2B commerce. We are perfectly prepared. We are part of the Salesforce ecosystem and makes it very efficient and fast to bring things online. Good. What you want to achieve, you want to build something which is built for growth. You want to have additional revenue, or now in COVID times, additional service you want to put to the customer with a digital initiative. And it's our recommendation that you do this together with your normal business. So we call it a hybrid model, that you combine your physical sales activities with online, and that you reduce manual work. Perhaps in moving things to digital, you free up time for your sellers, for your salespeople. Perhaps you're also able to gain new accounts in going online. And last but not least, also, if a sales is done, it's very important to serve the customers, yes, so, and drive efficiency, perhaps with your existing sales and service teams. Yeah? So order on behalf, for example, is one important thing. Patrick may show this later on in his demo. Yeah, as I said, we are prepared to do this fast and efficient, as you know it from other applications with Salesforce. Patrick will do a demo and you can see it how it works. So we have several B2b templates we offer within the license. We have sample data in there. So we offer you a full-blown B2b commerce experience you can take, rebuild it, rebrand it, whatever you need for the look and feel. You can adapt this, and yeah, but you don't have to start from scratch. You can use a lot of assets we already put into the product. And as I said, with each release, we are offering in line with sales and service, winter, summer, spring release, we are putting new features and functions on top. It's drag and drop, like you perhaps already experienced it. So we are talking about Lightning experience. That means we are sharing the same front-end technology as you already know, perhaps on other parts of Salesforce. Yeah, it's Experience Cloud at the end. Yeah? So if you are aware how Experience Cloud works, if you are a skilled developer, for example, with Experience Cloud, you have all you need already in your fingertips to develop also B2B commerce storefronts and experiences. Additionally, to go faster, perhaps for a certain industry or demand, we started to do industry templates, accelerators, for example, manufacturing, process manufacturing, retail. Subscriptions is getting very important now, yes, so adding digital products, not only selling physical products, now adding services, subscriptions, with B2B commerce. Yeah, so we are putting on top of our fast store setup, we are putting industry and subsector accelerators within the product. Yeah, you get the slides. Yes, so you can see there's a little dimmer in there, and we really have customers who went online in 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, so Ovation Medical, for example, MedTech device customer, very fast go to market, and GE Renewable Energy is also one example from our customer references, which have been successful in getting very, very fast online with B2B commerce. Of course, we also have customers who had a problem, a project lasting 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I don't want to say that this is not possible, but this is not the normal. What we experience in typical as a time to market is something between, let me say 6 to 16 weeks. So this is more or less the average for a customer going live. As I said, there's examples for a faster one, but also for a more time-consuming one. We do not want to do anything, so there are good reasons why we will, for example, do not take care about complex tax calculations, so this is the same as we have with other parts of Salesforce platform. The App Exchange Marketplace is a very important instrument for us to leverage the investments. And there are several App Exchange apps also for B2b commerce now, and they are getting more and more every day. So this economy already also grows together with the success we have with our customers. And so for example, in terms of payments, you don't have to do some things by your own. You don't have to start from scratch. So there's a bunch of options you can use from App Exchange Marketplace to leverage B2b commerce, save time, save risk, and build a better service for the customer. And as I said, we focus on those ISVs extensions, and they are very important for us as they really help our customer to do certain needs in a very effective way. If you think about the license, so at the end of the day, we sell licenses at Salesforce. What you get is, may look like this. You will get, as I said, sample templates you can take and brand. You can build them from scratch if you want, so it's up to you. It's containing a mobile storefront application. All templates are responsive, so you can use them with mobile, you can use them with tablets, but as I said, it's also possible to build a real mobile storefront app. If you go into the back office, you will see this perhaps also within the demo later on. You see that it's Salesforce, so it's the same look and feel as you already know from your sales and service experience. So it's running the same. So administering and working with B2b commerce is the same way as you work with other parts of Salesforce. We are also leveraging Salesforce-based technology, let me say it like this. For example, Lightning flows are very important also for B2b commerce. As we do more and more things, we make very easy and configurable that B2b commerce supports also Salesforce flows. And as a native part of the Salesforce platform, it's very important that we, of course, have access to all commerce objects on core. So product, price, services, everything you already put within the Salesforce platform is available for B2b commerce and can be used also for the digital world. Okay, good. Then simple view, short view on the licensing. It's a very simple, very easy license model. You can think about what contract duration is best for you. Typically, we have 3 years. Some companies want to go for 5 years, so it's up to you. Looking at the costs, they are 90% influenced by the number of annual orders you're doing with the system. So that means the digital transactions running through the commerce engine, this number in an annual way, this is more or less influencing the Salesforce license by 9%. For some companies, it's important that they get flexible with different applications you can put on top of B2b commerce. We call this storefronts. That means if you acquire another company or you have a second brand, you can take those storefronts and build it on the same instance of B2b commerce. Salesforce B2b Commerce is a multi-tenant software as a service cloud deployment. multi-tenant means you are not limited how many applications you are putting on top of it. Yeah, it scales with the amount of orders you have licensed, yeah, but it's not limited how many applications you put on top of it. Another factor which might have influence on license price is the size of the catalog. But those limits are very high from our experience, so I don't expect that this will get a problem. Yeah, but you have the flexibility to do global business with them, having more than one storefront. You can use different storefronts for different partners within your company, different brands. Yeah, so it's up to you. Of course, it's very efficient to run B2B commerce in a multi-language, multi-currency, multi-taxable way within one storefront. You know this all from your personal private experience. When you first come to a website, you change your country, you change your language, and the site is running like that. This is all possible in one storefront. Yeah, we have flexible purchase options if this is something important, and there are really no hidden costs with B2B commerce. I have one now slide on that, and it's possible to start with B2B commerce with an annual investment of about 50K. This is more or less the minimum entry for B2B commerce for new customers. Yeah, and one last slide on the license topic. This is very important. It's the same as for other Salesforce applications. There are no hidden costs. Yeah, so we bring in, as I said before, automatic deployments. That means new features in an evergreen way. Yes, so your platform is evolving automatically. Nobody else offers this at this time for a B2B commerce solution. We included high-end and top-of-mind security mechanisms. Yeah, so all you know from the Salesforce platform already is also available on B2B commerce. And it's very important if you take a look at the costs that you see those hidden costs other platforms bring on top. Yeah, so it's really complete. Our customers do not have to take care about CDN, operations, security, migration, whatever. Yeah, so it's included. It's a very fair and complete model we offer here. Good, and I want to move the presentation to Patrick. Patrick will introduce himself. Patrick, I click your next slide, I guess. Yeah,
yes.
So give me, perhaps you can say something on your side, but then I will click on your next slide.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Frank. Hi, my name is Patrick Ciso. As you can see, I'm a solution engineer working at Salesforce for almost 11 years now. And I've prepared a short demo for you to maybe get a little bit better understanding what Frank just laid out in his slides and give you some real-world examples. So before I start actually the demo, I just want to highlight again what Frank already told you, that Salesforce B2B Commerce is part of the Salesforce platform, as you can see here. It is actually based on Experience Cloud. That is our community or portal technology that we use inside of Salesforce. And there is a special B2b Commerce template next to the other already known templates for customer service portals or partner portals. And we are leveraging with Experience Cloud all the technology that you already know from Salesforce. We know we use the same data model, we use the same tools in order to create and to maintain the system, all based on the trusted multi-tenant cloud. And what I mean by that, and now I'm going to share my screen to show you the demo that I have prepared. Just a second, let me share my screen. Okay, so just to give you an idea about how B2b commerce works, I've created this demo. So you see right now the B2B shop of Cirrus, which is a made-up fictional company selling solar and alternative energy solutions. And I'm already logged in. I am Paul. Paul is a customer of Cirrus, and as he's already logged in, you see that when I scroll down a little bit, you see that the homepage already shows some information which is personalized. And what you see here is really more than just a commerce site. This is really, and come back to what I just told you, this is more like a community. So very important and very strong focus is on the self-service capabilities that we provide, along with, of course, the possibility for the customer to purchase goods. So when I just lead you through the tabs which I have placed here, you see, of course, some order-related information like an order history, which also gives me the possibility to really quickly reorder historic purchases just by clicking on this Start Reorder button. I have so-called order templates that I can use as a customer to bundle products that I typically purchase together. So I have here the possibility to create templates, or in Amazon terms, it would be called a wish list. But this tool can also be used by Cirrus for pushing offers to the customers. Cirrus can create those templates and add maybe products which are on a promotion, and so that they can be pushed with this tool to their customers. And with one click, you can add them quickly to your cart and check out. The next tab is case information. So as I just said, we leverage the Salesforce data model, and we can show any information inside of the B2b commerce site, which is available in Salesforce. For example, case information. So Paul is able to track the status of his service cases. Maybe he wants to read articles and check a knowledge base. All that can be made available here in one central place. And then quite important is also for Paul to see the systems he has already purchased. So he sees a list of assets. So in this example, Paul's company has purchased two systems from Cirrus, a power inverter and a turbine. And when he clicks on one of the assets, he sees all the relevant information like serial number, the status, and so on. But also, and this is now the bridge to the commerce system, he can look for spare parts. So spare parts which are part of the system he already purchased can be found here now. And so Paul finds the products he is especially interested in because he already bought the parent product of it. So from here he can really quickly add this to his cart. But before I do so, let me just quickly complete the view, like showing invoices is quite important. The quote tab, we will have a look a little bit later. This quote tab is still empty, but that will change in a second. And of course, contract information. As I said, everything which is available in Salesforce can be made available for the customer as well in such a community or such a commerce site. Now, when I scroll down a little bit, and now I'm focusing a little bit more on the commerce-related part, Paul can see products which are recommended to him based on past purchases, based on information like customer segments or whatever can be used here for these recommendations. And if I have a more detailed look at one of the products that Paul is interested in, I have here now the product detail page where I can put all different kind of information like external documents. I can provide availability information, which we typically get from the ERP system. I have inventory information where Paul can see how the stock situation looks like. And again, I see product recommendations and so on and so on. Everything which you see here can be very easily configured so that it looks exactly as you want to have it appeared here in this site. Now, let's add a couple of these systems to my shopping cart. And now, and this is now a typical scenario in a B2b commerce world, is that that Paul, the customer, before he really checks out and purchases this document, first wants to get in touch with a salesperson in order to negotiate the price. So, and that is a good example now for the integration of commerce and the other Salesforce clouds. So I'm now here on the shopping cart. You see that here is my is the total amount in my shopping cart, and so I want to negotiate this price, and you see that there is already a price, a special price for Paul. You see the list price here and the negotiated price. But as we are now buying 3 of these systems, Paul wants to get maybe another negotiation here before he really checks out. So what we do here now is we provide a very short form where Paul can add a requested date and maybe can have some pretext that he can enter here. And when he clicks next, the responsible salesperson, also using Salesforce, here Sales Cloud, is getting a real-time notification. So this request has been now transferred to the salesperson. And now let me quickly change the view. And let's change now to the internal sales perspective. So this is the Sales Cloud, and what you can see here in the upper right corner is the notification area. And this notification area shows me there's one new notification, and that's exactly what just happened in the shop where Paul raised this request for a quote. So Paul Partner posted to your profile. I'm looking at this in a little bit more detail, and what you see here is that a new opportunity has been created for the salesperson. And inside this opportunity, if I open this up, you will see that there is already a quote also being automatically created through the system. And let me show you here the quoting tab. Here is the quote. And now the salesperson can immediately work on this quote and maybe give a discount. So here I'm now in this quote. You see here's the large turbine that was just a few moments ago in the shopping cart of Paul. We see the price that was negotiated. And now from here, let's say we want to give an additional discount to Paul. Let's say we provide another discount of 5%. We save this quote. And we can go through an approval process. Now we skip that and say this quote has been approved. And once the quote is ready, it is sent back to Paul. So we mark this as the current status. It has been approved. And now we're going back to Paul. And he gets also a notification, or he can get a notification inside the community, or he can get an email. And when he returns to the home screen and goes to the quote tab, you see that now there is the list, which was empty a few moments ago, is now showing this quote for Paul. And from here, Paul can check that he has received an additional discount of 5%. Paul is really happy, of course, and he accepts the quote from his side. And what happens then is, after he has accepted the quote, he will be redirected to his shopping cart again, and the discount is now also visible in his shopping cart. And from here, now Paul is obviously very satisfied and can proceed to the checkout based on these prices that he just got in real time from the salesperson. So I'm just going to go through the checkout, which is highly configurable, of course. Every information that you see here can be changed to your needs. So let's say we have the possibility to select ship to address. We can request a certain delivery date. We can request a delivery method and also a payment method. In this case, let's choose the purchase order. And with that, I'm going to confirm that order, which is now part, of course, of the history of the order history of Paul, so he can reorder also this this product the next time he visits the shop. So that was a real short example now how to tightly integrate processes, workflows between commerce and sales. And let me just stop with one last and final example where we can see how commerce and service are connected. So here you see on the bottom right corner, you see this little chat window, and this is an integration now with Salesforce Service Cloud. So I'm going as Paul to start the chat, and Paul has maybe a question regarding one of his past orders. So he wants to get information, and he types in my order and starts the chat. And what we are leveraging right now is the Chatbots functionality. So for all standard requests, we can set up a chatbot which takes care of that. So we don't need any person taking this chat request. We have set up the chatbot so that we can show Paul here a menu, what he can do next. So in this case, he clicks on my orders. The system now looks for his recent orders, and now he can select the one that he wants to get more information about. Let's say this 610. The system again looks in the background or in the back end and sees, and now we can display information like the order number, the amount, status, and even also get some tracking information. So with that, this request is automatically handled. A case is created in the backend, and so that is another example of how commerce and the other Salesforce Cloud are really tightly integrated, which is, I think, a USP for Salesforce. So from here, I end the chat, and that is now it. So I hope that these examples could visualize you a little bit better what we mean with this platform approach, and that really B2B commerce is integrated tightly into the rest of the Salesforce platform. And with that, I would thank you for your patience and give back to Frank.
Yes, thank you, Patrick, for this very impressive demo and the use cases you showed up with the platform. Yeah. So just to summarize, we showed you that we are the leading B2B commerce application following Gartner and Forrester. That means if you look into the features and functions we are offering out of the box, we are top notch. There's everything in there which you need for a very, very interesting and attractive and effective B2B commerce application you provide for your customers. Plus, and this at the end of the day makes a difference, what Patrick shows you, the use cases we share with other parts of Salesforce without having integration. Yeah, Patrick, I don't know. I guess the chatbot integration is 3 lines of code. I don't know. We give it to you.
Yeah, it's all been configured, of course.
Yeah. So typically this has to be configured, not coded. Yeah? So that means it makes you as an existing Salesforce customer or developer very easy to consume or provide those very heavily impacting B2B commerce applications to your customers. Yeah. So we learned there are a lot of numbers. Your customers will need it. Yes. So they will expect it. And if you don't offer it to the customers, they might go somewhere else. Yes? So it's hard at this time to keep customers loyal. So perhaps as a summary, B2B commerce might be something new for you, but it's not something different. Yes? So if you're underway in the Salesforce ecosystem, it's very easy to get used to it, to leverage what you already experience, to leverage your own experience in our technology, and so on and so on. Yes, so thank you very much, Patrick, again for this nice demo. And believe me, there are lots more of use cases we can provide out of the box. I would like, because it's so late and we want to honor your patience and the time you invest here, I try to share my screen. One moment, I hope Dorota is still watching us. I want to put up Menti. And we want to give you some gadgets. Yeah, as I said, it's late in the evening. And for example, this little Aspro here, he's looking for a new owner. We have some gadgets. We have prizes for the first 5 people. And we want to do this short Menti quiz with you before coming to the Q&A session. Menti is very easy. If you have a mobile phone, take this QR code and you will go to the Menti application, and there's the room number 19689410 and 10, and you enter the Menti quiz here. Yes, so I wait perhaps a few seconds. The first one joined. I hope that there are people still in the session. I don't know. As I said, it's late in the evening. It would be fine if someone else joins, because otherwise we don't need a quiz for the winner. Perhaps Dorota can say something from the off if there's potential in terms of existing listeners. Yeah, we already have 3 now. It's coming better and better.
Yes, guys, I'm just joining you to tell you that there is a little bit of lag between what you see on the Mentimeter and how the information is processed. So maybe some more people will join us in just a few seconds. Yeah. Okay, so let's wait, for example, another 15 or 20 seconds.
Yeah, so we are good in time, I guess. Yeah, so let's wait a few moments. Yeah, at minimum we have 5 now. Yes, so hopefully not everybody is a Salesforce employee. We will sort them out. So if we get more than 5, I guess we will start. 6 now. Good. Okay, as I said, it's very easy. Just take your phone or go to menti.com and enter the code, and you are done. Okay, let's start. Yes, so I want to not to stress your evening, so let's continue that we go forward. We have 5 questions, and it's very important that you understand they are not so complicated. Yeah, so it's about time. Yeah, so the more or the faster you give your answer, the more points you get. Yeah, so I'm sure that there will be, every question will be possible to answer. Yeah, so it's not so complicated. You have to hurry up. And to make you aware, we started with the first one, where you have nothing to do except selecting your favorite Salesforce character. Yeah, so make your selections. We are counting down. I hope this works. Okay, Astro. Yes, great. Yes, so there have been no wrong answer, but I see that all you guys want to have Astro. And let's go to the leaderboard. Good. Yeah. Yeah. 4 more questions. Yes, so we will see. And we can start with the next question. Wieder, again, answer fast to get more points. What does the LE in Salesforce B2b Commerce stands for? Low energy, less exciting, or lightning experience? It's not so hard to answer, I guess. Time's up. Let's see how the leaderboard develops. Okay, a little bit change, yeah, but everybody is close, so I guess everybody still has a chance to win this. Next question, 3 of 5. How long does it take until a sales or service agent gets a request from Salesforce B2b Commerce? Following the next batch run in real time or tomorrow? Which is not a crazy answer, but yes, in Salesforce world, it is a crazy answer. Let's see. In real time, everybody is right. Yes, so let's see how the leaderboard develops. It's still Slatan, yeah. 2 more questions. Salesforce B2b Commerce is a native part of Salesforce Customer 360 platform. Is this true? Is this false? Or will we just integrate it? Time's up. Yes, again, correct answers. As I said, it's about time. It's very, very tough. Still very tough. Yeah, so coming to the next question, next and last question. You can find ISV solutions to extend B2b commerce on Salesforce App Exchange Marketplace. Is this true? Is this false? Or do we plan it? Yeah, it's true, of course. We are part of the Salesforce platform. We are part of App Exchange. It's important for us and our customers to build very exciting solutions. We do not do anything by our own. We trust on our ISVs to extend it. Great. So let's see who is the winner. Sebastian. Okay. So let's decide that everybody from you send me an email. I will stop the screen share and go to the presentation. It's very important that, let's see, because here we have our Q&A slide, and please send me an email. Yes, so everybody who joins the quiz who is not a Salesforce colleague, please send me an email on this email address, flosbach@salesforce.com, and I will take care that your gadget will arrive you, hopefully before Christmas. We will see how our own distribution works and functions. Yeah, so thank you very much. And I want to give back to Dorota because she has, I guess, the questions collected, if there have been some. Dorota, can you please comment on?
Yes, I am here. Hi, guys. Congrats to all the winners. What a cool quiz it was, right? Okay, I have some questions for you guys. So let me show you the first one. The first one is about going global. What about going global? How difficult is it to introduce different languages and currencies?
Yeah, maybe I can take that. So it's quite easy. You just need to go into the setup, add the language, also the currency, and Salesforce supports, I'm not quite sure, about 20 languages out of the box. So of course, including Polish, for example, and all the standard text and captions will be already translated. Of course, if you create your own content, you need to translate it. Also, of course, product information and things like that need to be translated. But all of that is really just a configuration inside of Salesforce.
And another question, is it available on mobiles?
Yes, it is available on mobiles. I can maybe just quickly share my screen to show you how it looks like. Just really quickly. So what we have is a responsive design, basically. So you can maintain the community and also provide this on your mobile. So everything which you can see here is just taken from the website. If you want to have a native app, that is also possible. In Salesforce terms, this is called Mobile Publisher, where you can make this downloadable from the iOS App Store or Google Play Store. Both is possible. Of course, the Mobile Publisher has a little bit more efforts, but the browser here, which you can see right now as an example, is showing that also on a mobile screen quite nicely.
Great. And another question is, if you were to choose maximum of 3 most useful features of B2B Commerce Cloud, of course, which would it be? So maybe each of you could answer this question. Top 3.
Of course. Frank, do you want to start?
Yeah, as I said before, I guess so. Those analyst reports are very nice to compare the features and functions. Yeah, if you're a leading product, they expect, of course, that everything which is important in the B2B environment is included. Yeah, so we fixed this. Yeah, so checked functional capabilities checked.
Yeah.
The next big thing, and this is the biggest differentiator to our competitors, is the native part of the Salesforce platform. Yeah, so what we showed to you with the out-of-the-box integrations of sales and service, our ability to, because we have the same front-end technology, we can include commerce into your partner or customer portals you build with Experience, Community Cloud. Yeah, so this is what it really differentiates. And the third one, I'm not sure. Our license model, I guess you have to go into details, but I guess we have the most fairest, nicest model in the market. Yeah, so easy and simple to predict without risks. So what is important?
Yeah, maybe just to add from myself. So I guess most important is that from a B2B commerce perspective, we have a lot of features and functionality already built in, like customer-specific pricing, promotions, the ability to show personalized content based on the login, of course. But I think also, as Frank just mentioned, the real USP is, and of course, if you are a Salesforce customer already, then you see that the advantage is obvious, that you don't need to integrate a second or a third time. Everything available from within Salesforce. I think that's the most important.
Okay, so if this is your top 3 most useful features, then I think this concludes our question. And it was actually the last question from our viewers. So thank you so much for all the questions. And of course, Frank, Patrick, thank you so much for joining us this evening and for sharing your knowledge, sharing this very interesting prospect with us. And we really hope to see you again soon during another S4 Summit. We hope that you join us again.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
nice
much.
evening. Thank you for your time. It was great with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.